Here we are in the Brotherhood of Steel. We're gonna start. I'm gonna do most of the quests down here, or at least explain some of the things that are going on. We're on the first level here, and you talk to this guy, tell him you need some equipment. He'll requisition you some equipment. As you can see, nice things, but we're gonna take the power armor. There are other ways to acquire power armor in the game, so if you want one of those other options, you don't have to. Also, apparently you can talk to that guy on the training mat and just sit there for a couple minutes, but we're not going to do that, and it'll up your melee and unarmed skills. So we're just going to get the power armor here. Nope, that's it, thanks. And we're going to equip it, because it's amazing. And nothing by. Okay. And we're going to go look around a bit. That guy standing in here is Rhombus. He's the head of the Paladins, which are a branch of the Brotherhood. They're organized into 3 tiers. The main thing about Rhombus is that in the locker behind him, there's a little chip, and that little chip will give you another suit of power armor. So if you choose another item in payment for that quest. So the reason we get power armor here is because we freed that guy in the hub, and that's quest completion, blah blah blah. And so if you pick something else, you can go to that little locker behind Rhombus. The way you do that is wait until midnight, and he'll go back in his bedroom, and then you steal it then. We're just going to look around here some more. This is sort of like the learning area, and also where you live. And up here is your room. Oh, wait. There's also the doctor's office. And the doctor can perform surgery on you as well as cure your ills. And we're going to get our intelligence boosted. I also get my perception boosted. It costs quite a bit of money, but it's a way to increase your stats. So as you can see there, our intelligence used to be 6 and now it's 7. And you can only do them once, so I just say never mind for now. This room up here is your room. You can use all 4 of the lockers for whatever you want. There's your roommate. He talks and babbles a bit, but doesn't really say anything that interesting. And it's that the lockers there are good for storing excess ammo and other heavy things that you don't want to have to mess with anymore, but want to keep on you for whatever reason. Or holodiscs. Holodiscs are important. You shouldn't. There's one holodisc in this game that you should not throw away, and we're about to get it right now. So you go up here, you talk to the head historian, and he gives you some backstory and a holodisc, I believe, of the history of the Brotherhood of Steel. Here's Vree. Vree is a very important person. So she's the Master Scribe, which is one of the 3 branches of the Brotherhood. Knights who make weapons, scribes who study stuff, and paladins who protect everybody. So you can ask her how to learn computer skills, and she'll eventually walk down onto that computer, but Dogmeat stops her, and so I can't get the computer skills from her. It would up my science, but Dogmeat interrupted her, and the script is broken, and I can't ask again. So do take care about your companions there, so that you don't end up like me, not being able to use a computer. So now you go through this line of questioning with her regarding mutant physiology, and it turns out that mutants are sterile. And she gives you a holodisc. And she'll also give you anti-radiation drugs for fun. But that holodisc that she gives you about mutant physiology, you should not, under any circumstances, get rid of it. if you want to complete the game in a certain way. It's a good thing to keep around. Unless you've already beat the game and know what you're doing and la la la. But, so here we go. There's this guy up here with this set of broken power armor. You talk to him and he'll tell you that if you can go get him some parts, he'll fix that power armor, or let you fix it, and then you get your set of power armor. So you can get the chip from stealing it from Rhombus, which is dangerous, but can be done fairly easily. Or if your speech and charisma and intelligence and all that are really high, you can just convince the requisitions guy, who I got my power armor from, to give you a modulator. Or the motivator, that's what it's called, that you need in order to finish up and get the power armor. But I'm not gonna bother showing you that because I've already got my power armor, and it would make the video quite long, and it would be an unnecessary risk. So there's really nothing else here to see. The main thing is Bree and her report on mutants. And I believe I'm going to show you the various bits. So we got a lot of data tapes here. You got the ancient Brotherhood tape, and that's just about the guys in the glow who fled and the Brotherhood and died in there. You got some of the experiment tapes, lab reports, and you got Vree's lab report here. And I set them on screen for a little bit. If you want to read them, you can just hit the pause button. I think it's long enough that you'll be able to hit it reliably. I think I might show another. No. And now we're going to go to the next level and show off my inventory, which is crazy full, so I've actually been cutting it. And I realized that I believe I lost a holodisc, but that's another problem with holodiscs, is they're kind of hard to find if you've mistaken one for another. So that's showing you some quest menus and stuff I haven't been through before, just to show that they're there. And now we are to the bottom level, and here you meet the leader of the Brotherhood, who's the guy in the purplish, bluish robes. If you talk to his buddy, or his secretary, it's his assistant, basically. He just tells you to talk to Maxon. Maxon is a pretty interesting character, and he'll give you a holodisc about the Brotherhood's history, and I say everyone seems on edge, and he says there's a bunch of mutants, and I say I'll go scout it, and you ask him for some better stuff, and here's another chance to get some cool things. I choose a Ripper just because I happen to like Space Marine or Space Marines in general, the concept. And that's essentially what you get as a chainsaw sword out of a Ripper. It's not better than the Super Sledge, but it's a stylistic thing. I'm not going to use it. I'll show you the history tape, the Maxon log here. And it talks about the nuclear war and how they came to be here and in this Brotherhood facility. So now we are more or less finished with the Brotherhood, and we are going to go on that scouting mission that they asked us to go on. So there's Rhombus walking back to his bedroom because it's late, and that's how you can get into that locker. I tried to see just for funsies if I can get anything else while I'm here. They also call me Brother Mark, and if you go to the hub, they'll call you Paladin when you're in your armor. because apparently people don't recognize you. Accidentally left this save footage in, so that's unfortunate. I usually try to cut that, but hey, what can you do? Ah, yes. So you get ammo also. And you get some Brotherhood armor, which is combat armor, but a little bit sexied up. But we don't need that, obviously, because we've got power armor. I just pick random kinds of ammo, because I don't use ammo. And my companions don't really need additional ammo. So I'm just letting it sit so you can see what all he's got. And you can get 3 different sets of ammo, which is kind of handy. So basically, the Brotherhood is this treasure trove, especially when countered with the glow. And I leave this save footage in too. That's really unfortunate. And here we go. And now we are going to head off into the wild blue yonder and try and find that military base. I also talked to Cabot a little bit just to see if he's changed, but he doesn't seem to think any different of you. And he says that he thinks there's some kind of war thing going on soon. So anyhow, we will scout out that military base in the next episode.